Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys had a wonderful new year as well as holidays. Let's get right into it. Sin City, which came out in 2005, and it was directed by George Miller and Robert Rodriguez. This film, to me, it's almost like the perfect introduction to a new year. At least to me it is. It has all the makings of a almost perfect comic book movie. In fact, this film is based on George Miller's comic book series Sin City, and I love the look and the presentation that this film is centered around. It's so beautiful, and in fact, this is much more than the city itself. It's the characters that bring not only this movie to life, but the settings, the dark noir style look to it, and it really a very polished film in that sense. And I don't know if you haven't seen this one, but the film is in black and white, and that's one takeaway that has stood out to me is amongst all these storylines that took place, it seems like someone is in trouble, another person comes to the rescue, people end up dead. It seems like all these characters carry some sort of burden. They've done some cruel things, killed people, and yeah, that's the sense, metaphorically, the blood on their hands, and that's what this movie carries. It carries that weight, and that's what builds this movie up to perfection. Cast here, got from everyone practically is in this movie. You have the great Bruce Willis as John Hartigan, whose storyline is he's in a coma. He ends up in jail. He's wrongfully accused of being a rapist, and he's out to get revenge by the mayor and his son. And eventually he does get revenge. I like the fact that some of these stories are spread out in the comic books, right? But here they're all woven together. They're kind of I think they take place within this one night. At least to me, that's what it looks like, and that really sets itself apart from anything from that point on. You have other movies that deal with time travel and whatnot, but this one, it really has its own spin of that sense, something happening while other stuff is going on. But you really have to see it to be engaged with it, to feel the look, understand the look and the aesthetics of this type of film. To be quite honest, I wouldn't put this in the category of which you have the DC movies and the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I wouldn't jam this in between those. I'd say this is its own. It does its own thing. The filmmakers recognized right away. Okay, we have a comic book. Let's put these characters in the city. Let's let them play around, but still hold these individual stories on the forefront and make them really special. And that's what I love the presentation here. I really admire everyone. Everyone has, even the tiniest side characters get a good line or two, and I had of course I had a good time, had a good laugh with their right then and there what they had to say. Oh boy. But yeah, I still have a good time with this one after all these years. But yeah, you should definitely check it out. If Robert Rodriguez, the director, comes, sounds familiar to you, it's because he's put out, the movies such as From Dusk Till Dawn. He did the Spy Kids trilogy. He put out a couple Machete films with Danny Trejo. So he's been around Hollywood. I figure to me, I love his work, don't get me wrong. But he hasn't given that one movie that sets himself apart from other directors. You know what I mean? He hasn't been given that Marvel opportunity yet. Oh, who knows? Maybe James Gunn, Peter Safran might give him an opportunity later down the road to direct something for them. That'd be sweet. A sequel too, which by the way I do want to rewatch at some point within this year. But yeah, I and no, I have not read the comic books, but I will. I think I'm gonna dive into them really, because honestly, for instance, I started the Walking Dead show not knowing that this was based on a huge comic book collection. And it's here the same things. I've watched the movie not knowing that there was a big comic book following to this. Yeah, so I'm going down. I'm gonna head down that road. And speaking of which, if you haven't liked and subscribed yet, I'd really appreciate it. I really want to get this channel off the ground and make it something really special for you guys, and not just for myself. I'm gonna try to do some special things. If you have any, like I said, if you have any movie requests, leave a comment below. Something you might want to see. I also left a community post about containing a list of movies and shows I will be dissecting this month. All right, till then, hope you enjoyed this quick little review. All right, stay safe. See you soon. All right, take care. I wanna say something.